Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more. Reading the My Hero Academia manga, it's chapter 370. Sorry I'm getting this out a little bit later. I stayed up. Like, usually these come out at like 1 a.m., at worst 2 a.m. my time. I was feeling good, so I stayed up even later. I stayed up to like 5 a.m., um, roughly, and they still weren't up. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just go to sleep. It must be a weird night. And here I am at 8 a.m., 8:20 in the morning. I still feel good. I just like kind of woke up recently. Um, and they're finally up. I think they went up at like 6:30 or something. So sorry it's coming out a little bit late. Very strange time for the chapter to release. So yeah, here I am. And let's just dive on in and let's see what it's all about. Thank God we got supposedly, it ended the last chapter with us getting a location change, which is amazing. That's what I've been wanting for a long time. I feel like I'm not the only one. As much as cool as the Shigaraki fight is, it's like it's time. It's time to finally progress in these other areas. So very happy about that. Really quick, let me just turn on this light. Ugh. There you go. That should help a little bit. I actually have daylight to work with now, so I had to adjust a little bit. Here we go. Chapter 370, his story. Oh, that's an interesting. His, like capital HIS, his, and then like TORY is lowercase. So it's history, but it's his story. Oh, are we getting a. Okay, if we're getting. Okay, if this is about Spinner. Man, okay. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Die, you filthy monster. It's all black paneling. So that means this is a backstory. Obviously, it's history, so heartless words. As we get a shot of some village or something. I'm not really sure what this is. It's surrounded by a lot of trees and there's some like huts or something. Um, we're getting angry people throwing things. Mutants shouldn't leave their homes. Okay. So yes, this is exactly what I and many others predicted. They're going to treat the Spinner subplot as sort of racism slash like mutantism. Like how obviously in the real world we live in, there's racism based on your skin and your background, and ethnicity, and stuff. It only makes sense in My Hero, and this is kind of shitty to say, but it would happen. It just would. But like if people had different, if a quirk made them look like a monster, of course people are going to be prejudiced and like racist against people who look like that because people are just awful. Not all people, some people are awful. So that makes sense. So clearly that's the angle they're going for here. Very fascinating. I'm really curious to see what he does with this. Mutants shouldn't leave their homes as people are throwing stuff. I can't believe they have that blood, that tainted blood. You people tricked us. Our land will forever be stained. Leave. As we get a little lizard gecko thing. Is that supposed to be? That can't be Baby Spinner because I don't. Huh. No matter how far the world progresses, we will never accept that tainted blood of yours. As we get, is this Spinner looking at like an ocean or something? Water? Okay, so he's clearly remembering some dark stuff. Oh yeah, now we're cutting to the present, and we're getting big monster Spinner with a close up of his face, and we're getting a shot of the city. Oh, okay, so there, yeah, that I think that's the General Hospital where Kurogiri, because we know Spinner's goal right now is to free Kurogiri, and that's what All for One alluded to. All for One Shigaraki. Looking back in time to the Central Hospital right after Dobby's defeat was announced to all the battlefields. Oh, perfect. Oh, they're even like telling you specifically when. So this is even technically this is before Bakugo died and stuff. So awesome. Really cool. I love how they're putting that in perspective. So that puts into play that like several things that have happened during the Shigaraki stuff will be shown now as not like a backflash, but like just to keep progressing things at the same level. That's perfect. I love that. Looking back in time to the Central Hospital right after Dobby's defeat was announced to all battlefields in front of Central Hospital. They locked up Kurogiri, but we're taking him back as we get the shot of Spinner holding out the sword with his mutant army. Kurogiri, considered to be the high-end Nomu closest to perfection. Oh. Okay. All for one determined that he was being kept in this top-of-the-line hospital. Well, he's correct. As we get a shot of Kurogiri strapped up to his chair. So he sent Spinner, a lieutenant of the Paranormal Liberation Front, the Remnant Warriors, and... Oh, by the way, I wanted to know what this girl does. We've seen this, like bug lady several times, the one right in front of Spinner. It'd be cool to see, like, some of these mutant people that we've seen several times. Like, if just anything about them. And as we get the guy with the black hood and, like, the spider arm thing, he's just, like, waving... several civilians that advocated for their actions. Yep. Okay. So the entire army is like mutants, not mute. I don't want to like be insulting by saying that, but that's like the easiest way to say it. I say mutants as in people who have quirks that have changed their physical form. Like here we have a shark guy, we have a rabbit guy, we have a anteater looking guy. They're holding skulls on spikes. Wait a second. Oh my god. I think those are heads of the freaking I can't remember what they call themselves. But remember in season 5 they cut out that like clan of like people with the hoods and like the skull masks and stuff. I think those are supposed to be those guys. Dude, Studio Bones messed up so bad. They cut out. Oh, dude, this is I feel like, and now we're getting like a whole Spinner centric thing. Is this like Horikosh's way to spite Studio Bones? It's like, oh, you thought you could just cut out Spinner from the story? I got something coming for you. You're gonna look like fools. Oh, I mean, that's the petty side of me thinking, but I would kind of love that if that was the case. But continuing on. Overall, roughly 15,000 people were marching into the hospital. He had an army of 15,000? Yo, look at Spinner go. Oh my god, look at this shot. We get a pan back above the battlefield shot of like Spinner with his army. And he's just like 15,000 of them. Go, go, go. Make a run. Surround them. Hey, stay on the line. Open a path. Shout out all the people. And they're pushing on. I don't know what the resistance is like. We haven't shown. We know Shoji, Koda, and President Mike are here. Other than that, though, I don't really know any other heroes. Against them were the remaining heroes and police squads. Oh, Rocklock's here. Oh. Around 200 of them. You're quite the star today, Shirakumo. Oh, President Mike thinks to himself, yeah, because everyone's after him. That makes sense. Loud out shout as he jumps into the air and fires a loud noise down to the ground. That's cool. We get some President Mike doing stuff. Like, he's done stuff throughout the series. He's like the DJ punch, and he's had like other moments. But it's cool to see him actually out, like, fighting, you know? You know what I mean? Like, so he shouts that down. Meat shield. Some guy blocks the blast for his friends. No, not just one guy. A few of them jump in the air to block it. Wow. And this guy with wings and a spike comes toward him to stab President Mike. No way. Okay. Oh, someone saves him. Oh, the birds save him. Koda. Dude, I love this. I feel like so many. I feel like not many people are gonna watch my chapter reaction to this because we're like, oh, it's stupid. It's got Koda and President Mike and Spinner. It's the lame chapter. No, dude, give it to me. This is I love anytime like not main characters get like the main spotlight. Yes, hell yeah. So Koda sends a flock of birds to push him out of the way and saves him. He says, "Sensei, are you hurt?" Dude, we're about to get more. We're about to get more Coda than we've had the entire series combined. I love it. I love it. Um, Wait, where's Tentacle? Shouts President Mike. We got separated while fighting. Chief, there are too many of them. Call reinforcements, some of the police looks like says as they're firing their guns. There's no one to call. Push them back with your taser shields. Oh, it's the monkey guy. The gorilla guy. Very cool. The guy who booked Gentle and also was talking to the doctor a few chapters back. Damn it. They're actively dividing and isolating our already thin forces. He thinks. Push them down as we get a shot of a bunch of the crowd. Rocklock getting attacked by a bunch of the mutants. They're just a bunch of off the street rabble, right? So why are they devoted to their leader? I don't mean to assume here. I'm just taking a wild guess. The fact that Rocklock is here, I don't know if that'll play into it. Like, obviously, Rocklock is one of the very few, if not he might be. Is he the only black hero that we've had in the like series? I'm trying to think, but the fact that he's here and they're potentially tackling racism, it's interesting to me. Again, I don't want to assume, but it's a possibility. So they're all swarming him. And we get a shot of the angry mob, and they're looking very, like, sketchy and, like dark. Shut your mouth. Tie him. We've had enough. We're not rioters. Get his hands. You're always saying shit like that. You human-faced people will never understand. As we get a close-up shot of Rocklock. Whoa. They look very crazy, and Rocklock looks terrified. Drop them down. Out of our way. Make a path as we get all these people again. Wow, Spinner has really riled these people up. We get back to Coda, which is weird. It's so weird to say back to Coda. I love it. Screw anyone who thinks these chapters. I can already tell people are gonna not like these chapters because it's focusing on these like background characters. No, F them all. Give it to me. Yes. Coda looks to the right as a bunch of people tackle him. To the ground, out of the way, vanish, disappear. They're all shouting things like this. Stop, shouts Coda as they rip off his like mask. Why are you doing this? Let's all stop this already, Coda shouts. Must be city scum, you damn traitor. Oh yeah, so I already like this. Now not gonna lie, they haven't really. My only issue is they haven't really set this up throughout the story. Like, this is kind of out of nowhere. Like, they kind of have with Spinner. The whole, like, racism, like, thing of My Hero Academia. I'm not opposed to this, though. It is kind of, like, I don't know. I'm excited to see what they do with it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You must be city scum, you damn traitor, as he looks at Coda. Because Coda is one of the people who has a very morphed look. So it makes sense that, go, make a way, open it up, let him pass. Our spokesman, we're stronger, he'll pass. It's liberation time. So Spinner's straight up winning. Oh, we get oh my god, we get jetpack. A booster, what do they call him? The booster hero shit, what's his name? He's from chapter 1. He's here though. That's a nice cameo. That's cool. I like that. And we get the guy with the hood again with the spider arms saying, let rage consume you. Court counseling, court education. There are nothing but means of oppression. And we know that better than anyone else. We suffer the consequences as the crowd continues to shout things and plow through the police. This is the day of liberation. Order 66. Is that a Star Wars reference? Is that another Star Wars reference? Order 66? The Great Jedi Purge. Okay, so I'm curious to see what the officials say here, because there's no way in the officials they're like, execute Order 66, the Great Jedi Purge. It's nothing, it's not, no. But I'd imagine in the officials it'll have 66 something as a reference. That's still funny though, as they as they plow through people. There's blood on the streets, man. Like this is getting violent. They're not really showing any deaths, but like there's blood everywhere, so you know it's bad. The history of the paranormal is a history of violence against what looks different. As we're getting some like backstory stuff. When asked about his reasons, a man that took part in these massacres simply said they were gross. Wow, as we get a shot of like a bunch of mutants who have been like stabbed, put down, and like it's pretty dark. But now things have changed, huh? Oh yeah, as we get different people who have had their physical form changed in positions of power. So we have Nezu, we have the gorilla guy as the police officer, the dog. Remember, Wolf, like the guy who who let Todoroki and the other kids off with the stain incident. I'm glad they're referencing him. It's been you always almost forget about him. I guess he's maybe just the chief of Hosu. I don't know. Of course not. That's what they want you to believe. As we get like people living peacefully amongst each other, even though they look different. The bigger the city, the more diverse they are. Yes, some claim that people educated in diverse environments won't discriminate. But try stepping out these big cities for a change, and you'll find. Oh, and he takes his hood off, and he's got like spider things on his face. He looks kind of cool. Are people who say they're gross. Whoa. Okay, I need to like zoom out. This is a huge panel. Hold up. Can I zoom out? Yeah, I can. Okay. We get a huge shot of the city. It's just of all the chaos. Everyone who's here to this is a long chapter, by the way. I feel like we still got a lot left. I'm okay with this though. Hell yeah. Everyone who's here today feels like they've been lying in the shadows. So we'll make our own light. We'll shine by ourselves. No matter how strong the light is, it'll never shine on us. As the crowd continues to shout, "Let him pass! We don't need you!" And we cut back to President Mike, Rocklock, and Koda. I'd be better without this quirk. Have any of you ever thought that? Open the way, advance! For him, they keep shouting. And they have a flag with Spinner's face on it. Spinner is our voice, and they're waving it. You people are not our heroes. He is the one. Whoa, so we got a shot of Spinner who's like just drooling, dude. I'm really okay. So part of this I totally get. They're going for the racism type angle with the mutant quirks and stuff. But Spinner, man, what are you gonna plan with him, Horikoshi? He's a giant monster now. He's just drooling. When are we gonna get his perspective? I mean, we got it at the beginning a little bit, but win. You have to win this. Open the way for our leader, who will lead us to the center of this society. Oh, here we go. We're actually cutting the Spinner, who's holding his sword that used to look huge, man. That looks like almost like a basic sword for him. He's just drooling. I have no idea what they're talking about. Since All For One gave me this power, my mind is going blank. Oh no, that's so sad. All of his own personal like dreams and ambitions. Damn, All For One. Hey, leader, shouts the guy. Whatever, I'll just... He thinks to himself, take Kurogiri back. Do as I was told, he thinks to himself. Wow, I wonder what... That's a fascinating angle for Spinner. So he doesn't even... He's kind of like brainwashed right now. Wow, that's kind of sad. He's being totally used by... I mean, we already knew he was being used by him, but like... Shit. Oh, we're getting tentacruel. Give it an octo blow. He punched the shit out of Spinner. Let's go. Shoji. I love it. Motherfucking Shoji as a focal point of a little arc. You gotta love that shit, man. Oh, that's so great. Punching the shit out of Spinner. The guy who took the mask off looks and he's shocked. Spinner, everyone shouts. You bastard. Damn traitor. He thinks he's some kind of hero. Kill him. People shout. And, die, you filthy monster. Oh, they're tackling him to the ground. Oh shit, dude, they got a foot on his head. What does attacking the hospital have to do with your cause? Shoji says, and the others look at him. I heard that in Jakku, the first thing the heroes did was evacuate the patients and the staff from the hospital. They started attacking when everyone was safe. What about you guys? Have you even thought about that? Oh, Shoji laying the smack on him with not only his fist but his words. Gotta love it. Oh, and we're getting a Shoji backstory. Fuck yeah. 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 I'm the only guy out there clapping for Shoji, I promise you, but holy shit. We get a young Shoji standing in rain or something. No matter how far we progress, we'll never accept that tainted blood of yours. Damn, he had like a similar backstory as frickin' Spinner. And he breaks free of all of them that are on him. Bam! Breaks free. Oh, mouth reveal! Dude, you can see his mouth in here. I swear, as they all look at him. Oh my god, straight up mouth reveal. If the answer is no, I will never forgive you. The young man screams, blowing away the darkness. I love it. I love it. I actually love it. Oh my god. Okay, like I said, the whole setup is kind of quick here in regards to like the plot line, because this really hasn't been set up that well throughout the whole series. It's been hinted at here and there. There's been little drops, especially with Spinner. Although anime only is, they wouldn't know because they cut anything that Spinner had in that. But wow. And they're having Shoji be the one to like talk some freaking sense into these people. And dude, we're getting a little tease of like a Spinner backstory, not a Spinner backstory too, but also a Shoji one. Wait, is he also standing by the ocean? I see some water in his like. Dude, what if they grew up in like the same town or something, or like some suburb area where they were like all constantly, dude. Oh, there's so many possibilities. And I love with Octoblow, dude. He pelted the shit out of Spinner, dude. And not to mention, we got some Makoto in this. Oh my god. How cool. How cool. We're cutting from the big Deku versus Shigaraki fight to determine the fate of the series. And who do they cut to? Not Shoto and Dabi, not Endeavor and All for One. Hell, not even Uraraka and Toga. They cut to mother effing Spinner versus Shoji and Koda. The balls on you, Horikoshi, I love it. That sounded weird. Anyway, awesome chapter. Awesome chapter. I am very excited to see where this goes. It's a very long chapter too. Maybe it's just with a lot of words. I think panel-wise is probably about average, like 15. I haven't counted, but yeah. So they're here to defend. And let's not forget, like Kurogiri, like the aspect of this, like. Will Shirakumo, like, maybe take control of the body again? Like, maybe they free him, but then, like... Because President Mike is here. Dude, there's so much. People who are like, oh, there's only going to be, like, 20 more chapters of My Hero. There's so much left to tell. There's so many storylines and plot lines. Horikoshi's like, hey, you know what? Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's crack the knuckles. Let's have one last big ass hurrah for all these people, and I love it. I'm here for it. Yes. Yeah. All right. Sorry again for getting this out later than normal, by a couple hours, but you know, I tried to stay up. It didn't release, so hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, it's been Mighty Gazelle. Hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.